cooking my onions and stuff. But now I've got it down to 3 because I've got my eggs in. And then, how much rice, cooked rice, do I put in? 3 cups. 3 cups?
It says cold too. Cold rice.
It's cold.
Oh, I should put in that rice.
No, because that's not cold. Actually, that's not even done yet. So that's why tomorrow your job will be to get your rice cooked and then get everything else prepped, okay? And you can saw everything down. You can saute everything down to the point where you add the egg. Stop before you add the egg. Rice and pasta do what when you cook them, do you know? They get bigger. How much bigger? What, here? 2 times. Rice will double in size. Pasta gets about 1.5 to 2, depending on what kind of pasta you're cooking. But rice always doubles. So if you want 2 cups cooked, you cook 1 cup raw. Yes?
So tomorrow we stop at 3, before we stop.
You stop before you put the eggs in, so you can get everything sauteed. Your oil, your soy, all your vegetables sauteed, and then before you're going to add your egg, you're going to stop. Then when you come back in, you'll heat up that mixture, then add your eggs, toss in your rice, and you're done. So you'll be able to eat by the top of the hour. Would you go grab me some peas? They're in the freezer. See what happens when you sit next to the door? Okay, so I'm going to move this off, and so here's what I've got. Now, does this look like the rice you kind of get at the Rice House?
No.
No? Then you're not getting very good rice.
Maybe darker. Maybe cooked. Maybe like fried.
Okay, so now I'm going to take about 1/4 cup of chicken, and this is already cooked. And like I said, you guys will have choices tomorrow. You guys will have ham, you guys will have chicken, you'll have... Don't use the ground beef. The ground beef already has taco seasonings on it, so you guys are going to use that for the quesadillas. Okay, now, once tell me what's bad about this recipe. What is unhealthy about this recipe?
A lot of salt.
Okay, there's a lot of oil, 4 tablespoons, and there's a lot of salt because of the soy sauce. So if I were to change a couple of things, I could reduce the amount of oil, okay, and I could use the lower sodium soy sauce, okay. But other than that, is there anything really not healthy for me in this? No. And especially the more vegetables you add, the healthier it is. So at home, I would add mushrooms, zucchinis,
You just basically add anything to it?
Basically. Whatever is left over in the refrigerator that's starting to look a little strange is what goes into it. And the same thing's going to be for the quesadillas. All right? I'm going to add these guys. I am not going to heat them up at all. I'm not going to do anything to them other than stir them in. And I'm going to let you guys try this here in a second, but I'm going to do a quesadilla for you. So, how many peas? How much peas?
A cup. 1 cup.
Do you have to put that many in?
No.
No. Okay, so I'm just going to put in about half a cup.
Are you crushing?
Mm-hmm. And then I'm just going to mix them through. Yes, ma'am. What's your question? Okay, all right. So by the time I come back to this will be ready and you guys will get to try it. Okay?
Today?
No, Thursday. Yes, today. If I leave it sit here, what will happen to it?
Burn.
No. The heat's over there. Who was just wandering around in the hall?
Oh, they'll eat it.
Yeah, the lacrosse team will come in and eat this. So, you know, if I don't serve it to you guys, it'll be done for. Yes, ma'am.
Are we going to get a recipe for quesadillas?
No.
Oh, God.
So we have to remember this?
Yes.
Oh.
Write it down.
All right. It is a lot of cheese. Cheese is good. Okay. Settle. All right. Moving on. do in my house to kind of like clean out the fridge, okay? We always have tortillas on hand. Why? Because they're actually a healthier version of bread. They've got less carbohydrates and they're actually better for you than bread, especially if you eat the whole wheat ones. So we eat a lot of tortillas at my house, okay? So now, if I were making this at home, because I would do it the healthier way, I'd take this, I'd put my toppings on it, I'd stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds to a minute, pull it out, push it over, let it cool, cut it up, and be done. That way I'm adding no oil at all, okay? And all my cheese and everything that I have inside would be melted together and ready to serve. So that's the healthier way to do it. But the tastier way to do it is what we're going to do. So we're going to take some butter. How much? Enough. Okay? And yes, you guys will have the griddles out. You're going to need to set the griddles at about 325. Okay? Put that out there. And so to go inside, I got my butter on this side, and I'm going to go, I'm going to want some onions. About a handful of onions. Actually, you guys are going to get super lucky tomorrow. We have onions that we sweated down for Cinco de Mayo, so they're already julienne, and they've actually already been cooked in butter, so all you have to do is warm them up. I'm going to take some yellow, red, and orange peppers, and these are sweet peppers. They're not hot. I'm going to throw those bad guys on. Okay. Okay, Sierra, Kira, you. Child I'm looking at. Yes.
So if we don't like all the vegetables and stuff, we don't have to add that to our quesadilla.
No. No. And that's, guys, and that's why I like to do the leftovers at my house, is because then everybody gets to pick what they want. Right. The other thing is I'm a mean mom. If they're picking what they want, they also have to make what they want. So I just say, okay, all yours, feel free.
How much chicken do you have?
I put on about a quarter cup of chicken. I'm going to let that heat up.
What is it cooking on?
What is it, what?
What is it like cooking on?
Yeah, I've got a big griddle out here. And you guys will either have griddles or you guys will have hot plates, hot skillets in your kitchens. And then you guys, what we usually do is we do the meat on one side, and then we'll take it and heat the tortilla up on the other. Okay, get that tortilla. And you guys, hopefully at home you've all made, well, if you haven't ever made tortillas, this is kind of the concept behind a grilled cheese sandwich. You're going to put your tortillas on, and then you're going to put your cheese on, and let your cheese melt down. So notice I got my other stuff on there first, about a quarter cup of cheese, and you're going to want to spread it out, not too far. Okay, spread out, and let that stuff start melting. Now, somebody's going to say, do I have to use onions? Well, the onions are already cooked and sweet. So my suggestion is, yeah, you should use onions. If you don't use anything else as far as a vegetable, you should use the onions. You're going to let that start to melt. And this is nice and heated. It's fighting me. Okay, it does not want to go to 325. It only wants to be either 300 or 350. Okay, maybe you'll have better luck. What else can I put on this while I'm waiting for this to do its thing?
Any other ingredients you want?
Like what? Give me some suggestions. I do have jalapenos in there. So for those of you guys who like jalapenos, I do have jalapenos. I have them both sliced and whole. Okay. So if you like jalapenos, they're all yours. What else can I put on there? I got the chicken over there heating up with the peppers.
You put any sauce?
Right, so if I want salsa, put some salsa on there. There you go, salsa. And I've got a couple of different types of salsa in the kitchens. So if you're not a fan of black bean and corn salsa, but you like the medium pico salsa, all yours, okay? And then some of you guys are fans of sour cream. Some of you are not. I'm a fan. I like my sour cream. I also will have refried beans over there and seasoned black beans. So at this point, I'm going to check my tortilla. Ooh, golden is good, brown is bad or burnt. Golden is good, brown is burnt. Okay? So nice and golden. I'm going to kind of take my heated stuff on. A little bit over to the side. Alright. Then I'm just going
That looks delicious.
to lay it over. Ooh. And then I'm going to put it over here on the cutting board. Can I make yours? No.
No, it would be my mom.
See, but you didn't listen, Courtney. I said if it was at my house, you would have had to make your own, okay? You'd have had to make your own. Okay, so Zane can finish. All right, Zane wants to finish doing his videotaping. Any questions so that you can think of something that maybe John would need to know or anything else you guys want to know before we do this?
How long was that for?
Till it was golden.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, I didn't time it.
That's what John needs to know.
Okay, that was what John, you know what I was looking at? I was looking at the cheese on the out edges. As it started to melt, I knew it was about time. And that's why I picked the edge up and looked. Yes, ma'am?
That's for you, John.
When you first put it on, what did you set the temperature?
Well, like I said, it's fighting with me, so I wanted it at 325. But it has been between 300 and 350. So it's, like I said, it's been fighting with me this whole time. So nothing, how about this? Nothing above 350. Go with that. What if I got my onions going? I don't want peppers. I'm not interested in peppers. Don't want peppers. Got a little onion. But I want rice. Can I put rice on my quesadilla?
No. Yeah, yes you can. It's what you want. I don't know rice. But no, that's not true. You do what you want to do first. Oh.
How many of you guys like the Taco Bell's chicken quesadillas, chicken and rice quesadillas? Okay, that is one of the things we make at home all the time. Shredded chicken, rice, onions, okay, a little salsa sauce. Guess what you've just made? The chicken and rice quesadillas or the chicken and rice burritos. Okay. So I'm going to put some chicken on. Here again, about 1/4 cup. And yes, this is already seasoned. I would suggest if you are going to do this at home, okay, if you are going to do this at home, the only time I ever say use a brand thing is on this one. The Taco Bell fajita seasoning and the Taco Bell taco seasonings, actually, yes, they are a little more expensive, but they're worth it. They really do taste a lot better than the other stuff. Michael?
Can we put like lettuce and stuff in there? Oh.
Good question. If you were going to do lettuce, I would pull everything off and then add lettuce. I would not put the lettuce on while it was on the grill. I would pull it off, leave it open face, and then add my lettuce. Okay? Yes, James? Okay, so I'm going to do this one. A little more sauce in there. Spread that out.